this other guy I worked with for many years. His name was Arnold Hickey. Became a 100 transaction a year producer, owned a brokerage, sold it, got a mortgage, owned a brokerage, sold it, then retired to Arizona, got back into real estate, built his business up, and then got out of it. Now he's a coach. He was like Buffini's like first client. Like he worked with Brian Buffini.
Nice.
And so he was like, I always have my trio of questions. I always ask people. I say, so where do you live? And they answer the question. He says, great. How long have you lived there for? And then they answer the question. Great.
Classic.
Where do you want to move to next? Assuming you want to move.
Right.
Because most people are not there in their I'm going to die here home.
Right.
And so then that begs the question of like, where do you want to move? What do you want to look for next? Why do you want to move there? Let's talk about it. Do you want me to help? You want me to find some properties, get a sense of like what things are going for these days in that area? And then boom, you're now helping them as a buyer. And if they have a home to sell, a seller as well.
Classic Ruby.
So I love that trio of questions. And then another one, which I think is a brand elevator, right? So you want to be seen as an expert in real estate, and real estate is the #1 form of wealth building. And so the goal for people is to invest in real estate. It's just the most proven way to generate wealth and have, you know, cash flow and assets for yourself when you want to retire. And it's a bank account, real estate is, and it's got tax advantages and all these things. And so you want to encourage people. You don't just want to encourage people to buy and sell real estate to live in. You want to encourage people to buy real estate to invest in.
Yeah.
And in some markets, at some periods of time, those become the majority of the buyers and sellers, or a huge demographic of the buyers and sellers. Now, right now, it's not a big market in most markets because of interest rates and stuff like that. It's a lot harder to invest in real estate right now and be successful. But if it is, or even for the future when it will turn around and be good again for more people, to just ask someone, hey, have you started to invest in real estate? Notice I'm assuming that they're going to,
right?
That they want to. And if they don't want to, then they'll tell me and I'll ask why. And then we'll have a conversation about why they don't like investing in real estate. And that's a cool conversation to be in with someone, to potentially change their mind and get and demonstrate your expertise about why real estate is so great. Get them excited about investing in real estate versus crypto or stocks or bonds or whatever. And then all of a sudden now you got a client because they're like, wow, you really sold me on why real estate's so great. And so to be able to just text people in your database, send an email. Hey, just checking in because my market is really good for investors right now. I know someone in a client, Alabama, they were like, oh, it's great here. And I was like, really? And he's like, yeah. And another one in Edmonton, Alberta. Great for real estate investing right now. Where I live, not good. And so, but if you've got people in your database, just send them an email, send them a text saying, hey, I just curious. Right, another great way to start a question. Hey, I'm just curious. Have you started to invest in real estate?
Yeah.
Like what a hook. To pull, you send that email out, you send that text out to a bunch of people. What a hook to generate leads.
I've got one.
So I'm a big fan of these leading hook questions to post on social media, to send texts, to send emails out.